Hi, I'm Jason. If you're a small business owner trying to decide if Floke CRM is actually worth it, this video is for you, as I'll be breaking down the real pros and cons, pricing, and use cases, and also when it may not be the best option in simple beginner-friendly terms. By the end of the video, you'll know if it is worth using for your business. Now, here's the short answer. Yes, Floke CRM is worth it for small businesses that need a lightweight, easy to adopt CRM for managing leads, outreach, and client relationships without enterprise complexity. It's the sweet spot in fast setup, LinkedIn-friendly prospecting, and also collaborative pipelines. But whether it is really worth it depends on a few things. First, how many people need access. Secondly, whether you need advanced automation. And also how important is LinkedIn and outbound workflows on your budget. And talking about budget, what's your budget? So let's break that down. If you're interested, I've included a link in the pinned comment and description that you can use to sign up and test it out yourself. Now let's dive in. What makes Floke good for small businesses? The biggest reason small businesses like Floke is that it feels simple from day one. Instead of a bloated enterprise dashboard, it gives you a clean contact table, easy pipelines, fast tagging, and also shared notes. LinkedIn import and email sync. You'll get all of those features plus reminders and simple workflows. For small teams, that means faster adoption. People actually use it because it feels closer to a spreadsheet but with proper CRM structure. That familiar spreadsheet feel is one of the biggest reasons it works well for solo founders and tiny teams. This is especially useful if your current system is Google Sheets, Notion, Airtable, or random inbox follow-ups, or saved LinkedIn profiles. By the way, once you sign up to Floke CRM, this is how your dashboard will look. And when it comes on to adding clients, it's quite straightforward, as you can see right here. You can go over to the left-hand menu option. From here, you could tap on clients and you'll be able to add companies or add clients. Also, if you want to import via CSV file, you can go over to the top and tap on the three dots. From there, you'll be able to import by tapping right there. You can import from file, as you can see right there. There are numerous options that you can choose from. And one of the major standout features when it comes onto Floke CRM is they offer Chrome extension and they also offer an app. So let's say, for example, you were to add the Chrome extension. You'll simply go onto the Chrome store and from there you can tap on Add Chrome. After you have added the Chrome extension, if you were to go onto LinkedIn, for example's sake, once you're on a profile page, so let's say I were to go onto this profile page, you'll see the option Add to Floke. You can quickly add the contact to Floke, as you can see right there. You can tap on Add to Leads, and just like that, you can see right there, you can enrich it, you can select the status and so on, and you can also scroll down and you can add in new fields if you want, and you'll simply tap on Open in Floke, and just like that, you'll be able to add contacts. But it doesn't stop there. You can also import contacts, for example, from Instagram. Once you go onto Instagram, you could tap on Add to Floke. After you have selected Add to Floke, you can tap on Add Leads right there, and you'll also be able to add leads from Instagram. You can also add leads, for example, on TikTok. So if you were to go onto TikTok, once on TikTok, you're going to see the Floke icon. You can tap right there. After you have tapped on the Floke icon, you'll be able to add contacts also, as you can see there. So it offers numerous options on different platforms. You can also use it on X. And by the way, if you were to go onto Gmail, let's say, for example, once on Gmail, if you were to go into an email, you can simply tap on the Floke icon in the top right-hand corner. And again, you'll be able to add that particular lead by tapping on Add Leads. And if you were to tap on Compose, you will see the Floke icon also. And from there, you'll be able to add any email template that you have created by tapping on the Floke icon. So you're given numerous options when it comes onto Floke. Now let's talk about some of the use cases when it comes onto small businesses. Floke is most worth it if your small business depends on relationship-driven sales or partnerships. Now, some of the best examples would be agencies, consultants, recruiters, service businesses, outbound sales teams, founder-led, B2B sales, partnership outreach, client account management. Link and Chrome extension and one-click enrich are standout features here because they help small teams move fast without paying for multiple extra tools. If your revenue depends on follow-ups, proposals, referrals, and warm intros, Flow fits extremely well. Now let's talk about pricing. Is Flow actually worth the cost? This is where the decision gets more practical. The starting plan, as you can see right here, is $24 per month per user, while higher plans can go up to $80 per month depending on the amount of users that you want to add and also the amount of features that you want, as you can see right here, and if you would like the email sequences and advanced permissions. So for 1 to 5 businesses, that's usually very reasonable if it replaces messy manual processes. Here's the real ROI question. Will it save more time than it costs? For most service businesses, the answer is yes, if it helps with avoiding missed follow-ups, organize leads, and speed up proposals or improve close rates, and also centralize conversations. One safe client can pay for months of usage. Now let's talk about the pros and cons when it comes onto Flow CRM. First, starting with the pros. It is extremely easy to learn, great for non-technical founders, excellent link and workflows, shared pipeline visibility, and also strong relationship tracking and good team collaboration. It also offers helpful follow-up and recap assistance. So if we were to go over to the left-hand menu option, from here you can tap on Flow Assistance, and this is where you will see the follow-up assistant right there. So you can quickly set it up. It offers faster setup than HubSpot or Salesforce. For small teams, the low learning curve is one of the biggest hidden advantages. But there are some pullbacks. For instance, Flow may not be worth it if your business needs advanced marketing automation, website activity tracking, or complex attribution. Also, heavy reporting or multi-department service workflows, or enterprise permissions or full revenue forecasts. That's where something like HubSpot may justify the extra complexity. Also, some advanced features like deals, dashboards, and sequences sit in the higher tiers, so costs can rise as your needs grow. So it's best for simple to medium complexity teams, not heavy RevOps setups. Now, when it's not worth it, I would recommend you skip Flow if you need full marketing automation, you rely on deep reporting, or your team is 20 plus and process heavy, you need enterprise forecasting, and you want customer support or ticketing built in, and you need complex lifecycle scoring. For those use cases, HubSpot, Pipedrive, or Salesforce may be a better long-term fit. In conclusion, for small businesses doing outbound partnership, consulting, recruiting, or service-based sales, Flow CRM is absolutely worth it. The simplicity, the link and workflows, enrichment, and shared follow-up visibility make it easy to justify. But if your business is already growing into complex inbound funnels, multi-channel marketing automation, or advanced dashboards or service teams, you may outgrow it fast. Thanks for watching, and remember that I've included a link in the pinned comment and description that you can use to sign up.